What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. This is your girl, Coach Shine, also known as Drika Shine. And today I'm doing a get ready with me video because I'm feeling inspired to do a full face of makeup. Typically, when I put on my makeup, I don't really typically do a lot of foundational. So today I kind of want to do something that is going to do a full coverage, and this is going to be kind of my first time recording a full face of makeup tutorial, and I am pretty excited about it because um, it's time. And I also feel that typically I always do my makeup in a actual mirror, and I feel like it's going to be something different to actually do my makeup actually in the camera phone. Okay, so I have my makeup bag here full of goodies, all of my essentials. I have my foundation, I have my bronzer, and all of this stuff it can be found at the hair store. I am a beauty girl, okay, so I'm big on just, the simple things. And I washed my hair last night, and I actually got it kind of doing its own thing right now. So I'm going to try to see if I can pin it back. I'm going to probably do a head wrap inspired look or something. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes, guys. I'm going live, so you guys can join in on something that is going to be light and fun. For those of you who like makeup and beauty tutorials and things. I've done an eyebrow tutorial before, and it was pretty simple, straightforward, just showing you guys how I do my eyebrows. Many of you may not know this, but I did have a brow tattoo before, and this is currently about 8 years ago now, so I think it has kind of faded or is kind of gone, but I can see some kind of visible line of it a little bit. It's taint. Or should I say faint? It's taint. That's funny. It's tinted. But anyway, so I'm going to try to show you guys where I'm going to start. Kind of feeling my way around into it. Because one thing I love, guys, is a red lip. I have so many different lipsticks, and this is one of my favorite brands. This is the Maybelline Superstay. Shout out to one of my clients who put me on to this brand many, many years ago. Real MVP, okay? This is a matte lipstick that actually lasts all day. And as you guys can see, I've been kind of devoted to this brand for a very long time because this is their older one. I say I've had this for I don't know how long, maybe a few years or so. This is the one I got the other day. So shout out to evolution and growth, right? I like that. And also you can see it has like a what does it say on the side? What does it say? Oh, it says matte ink on the side, but it's like ingrained and things. It says it right there, but it's pretty cool. Matte ink. So I love it. It has that edge. This is one of my new faves I've been wearing. It's a nude brown. I love their new brown collection. So I was like debating on which shade I should go with. But I am going to just give a shot at this thing here. And this is the No Blemish Liquid Foundation. Pretty basic, pretty simple, straightforward. Got it from the hair store some time ago. So I'm going to do, I know guys, typically people will do like a foundational thing, but I like to do my liquid first and then set it with a powder. So I'm going to just go ahead and start there. And I actually feel that typically there is no real right or wrong way to do makeup, right? I mean, I feel like there's techniques, there's variations, there's things that people do that works for them. So whatever works for you, keep at it. It's all about finding your technique. But I'm going to just kind of do some spot correction currently, and then I'll go in to do my brows and lips. And guys, honestly, what is it called? I said late. Makeup doesn't take long to do for me. So the only reason I'm probably going to be longer than I would take typically on a normal day is because I'm recording. Is because I'm like, okay, what am I feeling the way around? And I'm kind of just having a little fun here today. I also got a new lip gloss, which I'm pretty excited about. This is a sheer moisturizing lip gloss, LA Colors. Like I said, you can find these things at the hair store. I don't know why I get all, like most of my beauty products from the hair store. I don't know about you guys. Where you guys get yours from? I'm sure y'all go to Sephora, MAC, Target. I've gotten some things from Target as well, of course. But, you know, here and there, those variations. I've gotten stuff from MAC before and Sephora. And still will if needed. But for the most part, when I really need something like an eyeliner, lipstick and stuff, like I can go to my local beauty supply or my Walmart. That's where I get my lipsticks from. I find these typically at Walmart. I don't see these typically in the beauty supply store. At least I don't go there for it, but I go to Walmart to get this. So there's little things that you like that you kind of find. And I actually used to be big on lashes. And this is a soft black Revlon brow pencil. But I typically would, what was I going to say about that lipstick? It was something about the lipstick. I typically know where to go to get my things, right? Like, and sometimes if I need, a eyeliner or a brow pencil, whatever you want to call it. I call it eyeliner. I use the same thing for everything. Then I will go to, what do you call it? That's one thing I don't have, guys. It's a concealer. I just thought about it. But we're going to make it do what it do. I typically can go to a drugstore as well if I need to, like a Walgreens or CVS or something like that, and pick up things like that as well. Y'all know where to buy cosmetics. Come on now. Y'all know how I go. If you need something, find the nearest store and make it do what it do. But and I love the fact that makeup is so versatile like that. Like, it's affordable. And guys, as you can see, I need to like pluck my eyebrows because that's typically the technique I use. Some people get them waxed, some people get them threaded, but I actually take some tweezers and pluck mine. Matter of fact, I think I have some tweezers in here so I can show you guys what that looks like. And I'm doing a soft black on my eyebrows because there's a time I used to do, and I probably will here and there, but I would do brown, like a dark brown on my eyebrows. And if I ran out of that color, and if I had just a black pencil, I would just use a black, right? So it's all about being innovative, using what you have, making the best out of what you got. So this is where I am. I'm showing you guys how I typically take care of myself at home. Okay. Like, I was a girl who's big on getting my nails done frequently, and in this era, I'm doing my own nails. I paint my own nails. I love glitter. I love like a shine, something really simple and cute. Um, and I typically go for that. Something that's gonna give me some sparkle. So I did do the clear glitter this time, like a blush. I'll show you guys that for those who are like, I love your nails. So this is what it looks like. This is the glitter vibes. Okay. Again, LA Colors. Got this from the Family Dollar, local dollar store. However, find what works. Um, and I'm trying to get in a routine with my actual feet. I've seen these really cool slides that you can kind of get a pedicure in. You can soak your feet into. I was pretty interested in that, but I haven't figured out my foot routine yet, because typically I'm like, okay, if I'm not going, well, I'm gonna say, if I'm gonna maintain my nails at home, I have to eventually start learning how to do my own pedicures, because I still would go and get my feet done. And right now I have a gel polish on there that is time to come off, is well overdue. And I've kind of painted over it, but now it's all chipped up and looking really crazy right now. So I'm not gonna show y'all them feet today. But so yeah. And like I said, this is different doing it in a camera phone. But I think it still works. I like plucking because I can kind of clean it up really easy. And it's cost effective. Okay. This is a budget friendly technique in here. Okay. You know, use what works. I ain't got time to be running around trying to find a brow girl, a lash girl, a makeup girl. Like, I'm just gonna become all the things, right? I mean, I think it's good for a woman to actually maintain her own upkeep. Um, and yeah, like, at least learn, right? At least learn something. If not everything, something, right? So y'all can see my before look, right? I'm trying to pluck these little hairs. These are some tender ones right here. And typically I would go any direction that I feel is necessary, because I know you can go the direction the hair is growing and the direction is not. So sometimes you have to kind of get in there to get them all. But yeah, so I just clean up the hairs that grow in, and then I go on by my business. See? Simple. Okay? Nothing too fancy. So I'm going to just kind of give it a little bit more intensity, because I don't have a concealer right now. So I'm going to try to make the best of making my brows pop or stand out. But nothing too dramatic, just something more natural. Um, here. I do want to give it a little bit more arch in that area. You can kind of build upon it when you like, I do like these little light strokes. And I do a sharp line in here because typically what I would do, and I'm just being honest, if I don't have a good brush on the end of my pencil, like this one, this is a really good one. I can actually go in and kind of soften that line up like that, right? Soften that line up like that so it's not so sharp. And if I like it, sometimes it comes off a little bit, so I kind of darken it up a little bit. And then I'll typically use my finger, and this is the finger I'll use, and kind of go in here and blend it out to soften that line up. That's typically what I would do. And then I'll go in like this with my pinky and clean up that middle area. So that's the brow look. And sometimes I use black because I like it being really, really intense, really darkened. And I have a black here. It's a waterproof eyeliner. Waterproof eyeliner. That's my favorite, guys. I love it. And I typically would do this under my eyes, right? And around it. And I got a little foundation right there. You can see it's a good match. Look at that. Look at that skin color. Okay, so get a foundation that matches you. A few shades, you know. Or you can go a few shades up or down based off really just it being a standalone, or you even setting it with something, you know, like a bronzer or highlighter or whatever. So I do my under eye, then I get in this corner at the top. But now, okay, that's what I wanted to say about the lashes. So I love lashes, and I used to get them done, the extensions, faithfully. But now I've gotten into like growing my lashes out, and that's what happened. I wanted to kind of like bring my natural lashes to health. And then I started to wear mascara, which has been working wonders, okay? Because when you like line your eyes with a black liner and then put mascara, of course, you know, it's magic. But I went with a soft black on the brows and an actual black on the eyeliner. And I'm gonna do, as you can see, guys, I'm not putting much on. That was more like a spot corrector for my liquid. I want to use the rest of it though. But putting on some mascara. Just to kind of pop out them eyes a little more. My man gonna be like, "Oh, baby, you looking cute. You cute." Anyway, he's outside doing lawn care right now. I look at the window like, that man's sexy. I love a man that do some work, baby. All right, so come on now. Let me go on back to this focus on this tutorial. Hey, let me focus. So I got my liner, my mascara, applying that now. And typically I'll do a few layers just to get my lashes to pop, because depending on the brush, I be needing a good brush. There's a really good line, but I can't even find it. And I don't know if I can remember it. But it had a comb. I love the mascara with the comb. but I haven't found it or seen it lately. So if I come across it and if it's in my budget, I'm gonna get it. Let's see. So, all right. So as y'all can see, I got my brows on. I got my liner. I got some mascara. I'm not really good at mascara on the bottom. I don't know how people do it, but I'm not there yet. Maybe one day. Like I said, I'm a pretty simple girl. All right, so I have a lot of choices of colors for lippies to choose from, but I'm gonna go with the soft black lip liner. Lip liner. And I like the soft black because it's kind of like a mix between a dark brown. It still gives that dark brown effect. That's why I went with it was this time. Even though I know a brown would eat. A brown would eat. And so this is what it looks like. Okay. So I got my lip liner on now. And I'm going to finish applying the rest of this foundation. Like I said, I want to do a full coverage today. So I wanted that layer to kind of sit there to help me build upon it. But I don't want it to be like a flat one-dimensional look. That's why I'm not doing it all over. You get what I'm saying? Because I know you got to work with what you got. So I am going to get coverage on all of it though. But I want to hit those key zone areas that will give me that effect, like, you know, like a contour maybe, right? Because like I said, I don't have any concealer, but there's little ways you can go around making it do what it do. So I'm going to use my bronzer. Typically, I'm a bronzer or a highlighter girl. Love me a good bronzer or highlighter. And typically, I can put this on by itself. This is a pressed powder. And even if I don't want to put on foundation, because like I said, I'm not big on always putting on a full face every day. I will just line I definitely will do my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and my lip liner, and my lipstick. That's typically what my everyday routine is. But this go round, I'm going to kind of, instead of using the sponge, I do that when I'm just doing it by itself. So I'm going to use this brush to kind of add layer to give me that effect. And it's all gonna come together, watch, because y'all can see already. Y'all can see those key areas come together, baby. I like it. I like to press it in to kind of set that look. Because sometimes liquid can be oily. If you have oily skin, you gotta know what works for you. So being able to still maintain a natural glow, a natural look. And I like this technique because it's still very blendable, right? It's still giving a full coverage. It's still looking like you have makeup on. And it's just, it blends because you still have your neck area. You can kind of like blend it out like that. You still get some kind of effect, All right. Yep, so this is what I do, okay? So, ooh, she looking cute. She looking cute. All right, guys, I think I want to do a mix today. So I told you guys this is my favorite because it's a matte lip. And this is a red. This is a NYX lingerie. I don't know what it say. Untamable is the color, the shade. But I'm going to combine these two. Like, you can build your makeup, you can build your actual lipstick as well. I like a matte at the bottom because it gives me that long lasting effect. You see that color? Ain't that pretty, guys? So this is so liquidy that it can cover my whole lip. So I just do the bottom lip and then I kind of blot around like that. And I know some people don't go for that technique or approach, but do what works for you. Do what works for you. I tell people that all the time. Do what works for you. And then if I need more, I don't know why I always got a runny nose when my what do you call it? If I need more, then I would add it. When I'm doing my makeup, I don't know why I get a runny nose. It's pretty interesting. But I'm gonna put the red on top of it. How you feeling, baby?
So good, you recording?
Yeah, doing a little makeup tutorial.
Okay.
So I got my lipstick going. All right, that looks really cool. I might add a little bit of the corner. I like the fact that this lipstick can stand alone on its own and it can be built with another color. I did pink with it the other day. So look, you can kind of create that effect on the lip. Because I love a matte lip, guys. That's the thing. That's the key for me. And you see how like this is going to be perfect for the fall? This is going to be perfect for the fall. Little lip contouring there. Isn't that cute? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, so typically this would be a good look for me. I'm gonna put a little bit more bronzer on this side. You gotta always check the bottom like this, right? You wanna check like the glares and things, lighting. So I'm just getting a little bit more bronzer on. And you guys can use whatever you use, whether that's a highlight, whether that's a, I don't know, contour, whatever pressed powder you have. That's pretty much what it's about. Setting it and blending it with your tone. Oh God, you see how that makes such a difference. Ooh, that's a fall look, honey. That eats. That eats. That lippy. All right, so I got my makeup bag here. This is how I keep my bag of makeup. And I'm going to accessorize. I have not really gotten dressed for the day or anything. So that is the face for me. Okay. That's how it looks. Real cute, real simple. I'm gonna see what I actually wanna go. I got some shades in here. Got some different shades. So I'm gonna see what shade I'm gonna wear. But let's see, what kind of earrings do I wanna go with? I have so many different styles of things. What do y'all think about these shades? I think these are cool. I gotta clean them up really good. I'm clean them up real good. I think if I clean these up, these are gonna be a look for today. I might be wearing these for a little minute. I love purple, so this is like my fave. So I'm gonna put this right here. And put this there. Oh, she cute. Oh, look at that. Y'all see these shades? With these micro locks. Baby, yes. Okay. I'm going with those for today. And I like these sparkly earrings. I like things that sparkle. I like razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with that too. I'm gonna go with that. Let me see if I can find the other one. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's in here. But I'm a big accessory girl as well. So y'all know the things. Y'all know the things. Good earrings, good pair of shades. With a makeup face done. Yeah, this is what I'm going with today. And guys, can be as simple as that. Like even with what I have on today, which is very leisure wear, I would accessorize it up like this. Just because. Just because, right? Just because. Now these earrings have been with me for a while. So, but they're one of my favorites. So I let it give me that added touch. Okay, y'all see it? Y'all see it? Hey girls, hey y'all, hey y'all. So this is what I would actually do for a day. Like throw on some cute sneakers, some nice shoes. You know what I'm saying? But if I was going out, girl, and I would actually do this color like that. Like y'all gotta have a little fashion sense, you know. Just kind of like throw stuff together sometimes, but make it effort. You know what I'm saying? Put a little effort in yourself like that. So I'm gonna find me something else to do. I know it's time for me to do a retouch on my locks, but I'm loving the grown out look because I was gonna do a head wrap. I don't know the color. Let's see if I'm gonna do a head wrap. I got the black one here right now. Shout out to this lippy. Anyway, so I just helped you guys with that. Layer your lipsticks. Layer your lipsticks. What is it? I don't know. I'm loving the locks right now, so I might keep them out. But for the sake of this video, I don't even have my head tie. Let's see if I got a head tie. Because y'all know I sell head wraps. So if you want head wraps, go to my website. It's streakerhair.com. I got many different colors to choose from. I was going to do a tutorial, but I'm going to save that for another day. Okay? This is all I can take. Thank y'all for joining me. I would love to do more of these, showing you guys how I get ready and accessorize and all the things. All right. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Visit my website. Get your hair wraps and your digital courses, because y'all know I got some personal development work on there for you as well. All right, take care.